Hey, people of the internet. I promised y'all these live, so I'm coming on live. And for what I'm going to be doing is just reviewing my Instagram Reels. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be talking about my Instagram Reels because I said I was going to do it, but I didn't. And that's okay. That's okay. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'm going to be going ahead and answering the questions. So people keep asking me to answer the questions that I keep asking on Instagram. So I've asked a bunch of questions weekly and some have gone super viral. So let's take a look at some of those questions that I be asking every week. So y'all, I've been really committed to this stuff. Like I've been asking questions and questions and questions, and we've been doing this thing. So a couple people keep commenting, answer the questions. So I am going to start a new series where I'll be going live answering the questions. So I'm live both on YouTube and on Instagram. The first couple ones I will be doing both on Instagram and YouTube, but you need to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you comment the word YouTube, if you're watching on Instagram, it'll then DM you my YouTube channel. So definitely go watch on YouTube because I'm only going to do the first few of these on Instagram, but then the rest are going to be on YouTube. So does anyone have any suggestions of where we're going to start? I think I'm actually going to start from the very beginning, going all the way back to the OG ones, like the first questions that got me on the internet. Like people were like, who is this? So I think, all right. So at first I was doing, okay. The real first question is this one right here. This one. Sandwiches for dinner. I was watching that TED series and the family sat down for dinner and started eating sandwiches and salad. And as a Jamaican, that is unheard of in my household. I've never had sandwiches for dinner on purpose. It's like, oh, lazy dinner or broke dinner. Okay, sandwiches is just like the last resort. Sandwiches is equivalent to like eating cereal for dinner in my brain. Let me know in the comments. Do you eat sandwiches for dinner? That's where it all started. That is legit where it all started, where I asked people, do they eat sandwiches for dinner? And the internet was not trying to have it. They did not like me asking about eating sandwiches for dinner. And I'm about to check. Can y'all hear the videos when I'm playing them on Instagram? Let me know in the comments if y'all could hear the video, because I'm using my streaming setup. So if you can hear the video, just comment, yes, we could hear it. And I'm going to try to log in on like my other account to see if I could actually hear the video that was playing. But yeah, so that was the first question I asked. Do you guys eat sandwiches for dinner? Because I personally do not eat sandwiches for dinner. Okay, yes, I can hear the audio. Good. That's great. Perfect. Everything is working. The setup is good. And I personally don't eat sandwiches for dinner. Not that I'm not ever going to eat a sandwich, but I'm not like saying, yes, I'm going to go home and make a panini sandwich. Like, okay, we're going to have a good time. No. But that's where it all started, with me asking people, do they eat sandwiches for dinner? And the internet was livid, and that got hundreds of comments, and I'm just like, who all replying to these comments? Because it's not me. I will reply to like when I have like, I would say less than 100 comments, I do sometimes reply to the comments. But once it passed 100, I don't know what to say. It'd be like 1,000 comments. So that was the first question that I asked. So let's get into another one. So that was the OG question I had, 16,000 views. And before that, if you go on my Instagram, I was not getting no views like that. I was, doing a little thing. I was testing the waters. My first viral video was here when I did the Jay-Z from the Grammys video, and then this one I was like, oh, I'm famous now, when I did the Usher and Alicia Keys from the Super Bowl. But like, this was the first piece of content that was like my face, like me talking. That one, like my version of viral, at least. And then, was this a question? No, yes, this was also a question. So this was which thing did you do first when you realized Facebook, Instagram, and Threads wasn't working? Did you, 1, think that you were hacked and started to panic? 2, text your friends, your family, like, yo, can y'all get on? 3, you restarted your device. Or 4, you went straight to Twitter and TikTok to see what's really happening on the internet. Let me know in the comments which was the first response that you took. So that was the second question that really, took off. And as I could see, that was like 125,000 views. I was like, oh, the internet likes me. We're here, we're doing things. And it was very exciting. So I've been creating content for a very long time now, but mostly like business, entrepreneurship based content, a lot of podcasts, interviews, written things. But this was partially an experiment to see how far I could grow and get on social media and just really connect with people. If you know me, I loved questions. Like even on my LinkedIn, when I would engage, it would be a lot of questions. Like questions just have always been my thing. And I was like, let me take a stab at questions on Instagram. And the questions really took off. So that was the second question. And my answer to that was I definitely went to Instagram. I mean, not Instagram was down. I definitely went to TikTok and Twitter. So I went to Twitter first because I was like, Twitter is going to have the tea. Twitter is going to know what's going on. When is it going to be fixed? Who all fixing it? And what is happening right now? So I definitely went to Twitter first. And then after that, I went to TikTok because I'm like, might as well. Ain't nothing else to do. And at that time, I was really active on Threads and I was really active on, what's the other platform called? Instagram. So I was like trying to build the Instagram. I was active on Threads. I'm just like, y'all really gonna have this thing go down when I'm finally like getting some momentum, people engaging with me. And I think the first day Threads went down, or like it wasn't all of them. I don't remember which one went down first, but the first day it wasn't all of them. It was like one or two of the platforms that Facebook owns had gone down. And then the second day, that's when all of them gone down. And then after that, like LinkedIn went down. Whole bunch of conspiracy theories was popping out the woodworks. This is why it went down. This is what's happening. This is what's not happening. But it is what it is. The internet, the database, not databases, the what is this called? Oh my God. Servers will act up. That's just a part of tech. That's just a part of life. So that was the next question. This was also about LinkedIn going down. But this question here, this little brown shirt question, if you're following me right now, this is probably where you found me from. So let's this question made it to the shade room. It made it to, what's it called? Jamaicans abroad, a yard and they abroad. Like this one was getting reposted. This one did its thing. This was the big one. So and if you haven't seen it yet, let's watch it now. Let's do some quick math. You're going to a party. It's being hosted by Jamaicans. On the invitation, it says the party starts at 2 p.m. What time do you arrive? What time do you arrive at the party? That question broke the internet. And I'll tell a quick story real quick, right? The reason why I asked that question, one, I'm Jamaican, and I know the stereotypes of being late. And I've been actively trying to not be late, but that gets me in a problem because I am the only one that's actively not trying to be late. So any Caribbean event that I go to, I'm usually the first one there or one of the first people there. And I had went to an event. It was like a Valentine's Day event not too long before I made that video. And the event, I think it started at like on the invite, it was maybe said like 4. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get there like 5:30. Cool. I get there around like 5:30 time, right? Ain't nobody there. They're still decorating. I'm just like, oh, okay. And then they had like sent out a text too, like saying that they were running late. So I'm just like, okay, I was already on my way. By the time I got that text message, I was like, all right, cool. I'm about to pull up and we're gonna have a time, whatever. And so the first person, like the first two people that came like after me, like one lady came around like maybe like 5:06, like 5:45, 6. I think she also, got the update around it being late. She got that message a little late as well. But nobody else came till like 7:30, bruv. I was so embarrassed. I've been early to things, but I had like that one was really like triggering for me. I got there at 5:30. The first guest did not show up until 2 hours after I got there. I was just like, okay, cool. I guess this is what we're doing. And so I embarrassed myself. But I mean, anybody was there to see me be embarrassed. But it really made me want to know, like, what are the rules of engagement? And why is everybody participating in this? And why can't we just do better? Like, why can't we just collectively say, we're going to be on time? Or a little bit earlier. Like, why can't we just do that? And I have one of my best friends, love her. She cannot be on time to save her life. We celebrated her birthday, annually, and every single one of her birthday parties, Shorty is either late and or misses the party or the reservation. And I'm just like, girl, it's in your like blood at this point. Like, we've gone to places that we had our reservation and we're 2 hours late for the reservation. And this year, don't beat me up for saying this story. I'm not dropping no names. So nobody's gonna know it's you. But this year for her birthday, right? Oh, and this was around that same time too, because I think it was like right after either those two experiences back to back. Just was like traumatizing. I was like, I need to know what is it? What is everybody's plan? Like, is this all of us here in the Caribbean, or like, am I, are there other people that are trying to be on time like me? So she told me her dinner was at 6, right? I'm like, all right, cool, bet 6 o'clock. I think it was at 6 or 7. 7. She said it was at 7. And I called her. I'm like, hey, how you getting downtown? She's like, oh, call my sister. She has all the details. I'm like, I bet. Boom. Call the sister. Like, hey, I'm on my way home. I wanted to ride downtown with y'all. What time should I be at the house? Because I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's going to say like 6:30 or 6 o'clock because the reservation, 7. I call her. She's like, yeah, come by at 8. I said, huh? Come by the house at 8? Ain't the reservation at 7? Why am I coming by the house at 8 if the reservation's for 7 o'clock? She's like, no, we lied. The reservation's actually for 9 o'clock. I'm like, okay, that's good information, because I was going off of her time and I was going to be down there at 7. And I didn't realize I was going to have to wait 2 hours because the reservation's actually for 9. So I was like, okay, I adjusted my childcare plans and I was like, okay, boom, I'm going to meet you at the crib at 8. We get down there, reservations for 9. Good. I got good time and I was already going to be there 6:30, 7 o'clock. I get to the house. The birthday girl arrives at like 10. Was it 10? It was like 9:45, 10 o'clock she arrived. Girl, they told you 7. They told you 7 was the reservation. Yes, it was a lie, but you ain't know it was a lie. We get down to the restaurant. Thank God they were open late, so we were able to do everything. But I'm just like, this is wicked. This is wicked. And that is the most on time she's probably ever been. Love her. One of my closest friends. But I'm just like, girl, we have to do better. We must do better. Please. So I just know, like, whatever we're doing for her, we just got to, like, whatever we're planning in the future, we're going to have to tell her, like, the completely wrong day. Like, don't even tell her the time. Just tell her the wrong day. Like, oh, we're celebrating on the 15th and you're, so the wrong day, just kidnap her and just, like, have her a day in advance. So even if she gets there midnight the day before, or whatever, the time, 11:59 the day before, whatever time we're actually doing it, we could just bring her with us and be on time, because I don't understand. It's an annual thing. There was a birthday party she had with me like 3 or 4 years ago, completely missed the birthday party. It was like a surprise party too. That was the crazy part. Her family told us to be there like 6. She got there like 9. Party done. Literally party done. It was a reservation. But love her. But I'm just like, yo, we have to stop this. We have to do better as a community, as a people, raise our standard, raise the bar, because the bar is in hell. And I don't want to keep setting up. So now if I started coming to events and being 6 hours late, they'll be mad at me. So that was the second one that got me, super viral. So this one, and I'm gonna come back and talk about it. I don't think I'm gonna get to this question, but it's crazy how that you saw that shirt in that video, right? My conspiracy theory is that when I wear that shirt, I get over 1 million views, because I'm wearing the shirt right here again. And if you look closely, I did not wear that shirt in between on any other video. So the video that got, where was it at? 2.7 million views. And the next video that got over 1 million views with my face on it, I'm wearing the same exact shirt. And those are the only 2 times I wear the shirt. So clearly I'm going to just buy 400 of these shirts and wear them every time I do videos from now on. So just, if you see me in the same shirt, just know it's not the same shirt. It's just the same. It looks the same, but it's, it's clean. All right. So what other questions did I ask? Okay. This one, it did a little thing. When are kids most expensive? Let's get into it. At what phase are kids most expensive? When they're newborns, toddlers, elementary school to middle school, high school, or when they're adults? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, so that one was kind of just my personal experience, because I feel that, like, what was happening in my life now, my son, he is 12 and he is currently the most expensive he's ever been. Because a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, having a baby is so expensive. No. You could put a newborn in the same shirt. You get 3 packs for $20. You can't get nothing for $20 for a 12-year-old. Hopes and dreams, breakfast is what you could get for $20 for a 12-year-old. Don't look at me looking at me crazy. It's a fact. All I can get for you with $20 is breakfast at best, if even that. How much your sneakers cost the other day? All right, thank you. My point is proven.
Only $210.
Only $210. It was $250 with taxes. Do you want me to pull out the receipts?
You good.
Okay, thank you. Back to my life, back to the people. Anyhow, braces. He got locks. He needed, he wears a size 9 or 9.5 in men's shoes. I don't understand. I don't understand. The pressure is getting worse. Everything is expensive. His hopes and dreams are expensive. Everything is expensive and I can't do it no more. Help. Don't look at me like that. Y'all see his shadow back there looking at me all crazy? They see you on the web. But it's just, I just don't understand. Like, can we balance the checks? Because you need a job. You need a job. This is expensive. But nonetheless, I understand that's gonna get more and more expensive and even into adulthood. But this 12-year-old phase is the hood, the ghetto. The newborn phase, I'm telling y'all now, if you are not a parent, but you plan to be, newborn phase, people giving you gifts. They're giving you diapers, baby shower, gender reveal, hospital even giving you some Pampers, wipes, baby food, all that good stuff. Try feeding a 12-year-old boy. Try feeding. What?
I actually only spent like $11 today.
You spent $11 today on what? Breakfast?
No, dinner.
And you ate? Then I cooked as well.
That's not. No, that doesn't count. If you didn't cook, I would have food still.
So you ate food that you considered dinner, then proceeded to eat the dinner that I cooked. Okay, my point exactly. Expensive. You're proving my point in real time. Thank you very much. So that was that one. What else? What other questions I started asking people? Oh, this one was good. This one is good one. Let's see. Let's get into it. Let's get into the questions, y'all. And this is the next one. You and your partner break up. What are you deleting first? A, their contact info, B, the chat, or C, their photos. And if you got other options, let me know in the comments. Because what you deleting? You and your partner. So that one, I don't delete nothing. I don't delete anything. That's my answer. If you wanted to know, nothing. The photos is there. The text is there. The contact is there. I don't delete nothing. Maybe I should, but I don't delete anything. Everything is evidence. I may or may not need it per se, but I don't delete anything. And that's okay. I've accepted that. I don't delete anything. Everything is kept. Why? I don't know. And I think part of it is like being lazy. Not like a bad way. Like I'm just like, I don't want to spend my time deleting stuff. Like I just don't have the energy nor the interest. I just don't want to delete it. Going through, I think one thing I did do not super recently, but it took like a while. I archived photos on Instagram because I'm just like, I'm not gonna have people coming on our page thinking this is the thing when it's not. So I did do that. But even then, archiving is not deleting. So hold on. I put some stuff in the chat. I just decided to go live on Facebook too because hey, Facebook people. But yeah, so what do I delete when I break up with a person? Nothing. I might archive the photos just so you're not splattered, especially if I was posting you so that you're not splattered all over my page because that's crazy. But I usually don't delete stuff. I don't have the time. I don't have the interest. Like it's just not that deep. So I just leave it. So I don't delete anything. But people were really caught on fire with that one. They was in their feelings. What's the next question? I'm gonna talk about? Let's get back to the gram. This one's kind of funny, I think. Tree has the best food, and why is it Jamaica? Let me know in the comments. So people didn't go too crazy over that one. It was just trying to be, again, funny. What Caribbean country had the best food? Obviously, I'm going to say Jamaica. But I think all the Caribbean countries have their own special touch to it. And I love trying new food. So it's just always been fun and interesting to explore that. And I don't know how many questions. I didn't think this through. I didn't say how many questions I was going to answer. All right. I'm going to do like 4 more, I think. I mean, I got a bunch. I've really been locked in. I've really been making these videos every day for like the last month plus. Shout outs to me. Shout outs to Gucci. Where we at? And while y'all tuning in, I'm just gonna see how this looks on Instagram. Can I watch my own live from my phone? I know you can watch it, but I'm saying, like, can a person watch their own live while being live? Yeah. How? No, it's not allowing me to. Let's go. I'm gonna go to my other profile and watch my live from my other profile. Will that work? Yeah, okay. This is working. Can I watch my own live? I don't want it to echo for y'all. Okay, it's functioning. All right, bet. All right, so we're gonna leave that right there. All right, now let's get into the next video. Hey, people on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, everybody that's watching. I'm playing some of the videos and responding, answering the questions I'll be asking everybody else on social media. So let's get into the next question. I'm starting from the bottom. Starting from the bottom, now we here because it just makes sense. So let's get into what's the next question I asked. Was this a question? No, I think that was just like a. What was this? Was this a question? That subscription that you keep saying you're gonna cancel, you still ain't do it yet. But you know, if you like to give away money, that's on you. That one wasn't a question. That was just shade. This was a question though. What's the worst place to get broken up with? A, at work, B, at the altar, or C, on vacation with that person? Let me know in the comments. So for me, my answer to that question is definitely going to be at work. At work wins. And people might say, but if you're at work, you'll be... No. Imagine your heart is in pieces. You can't comprehend. You may not even be able to talk straight. And then somebody's like, yeah, but we need you to do this job. I might not even want to do that job when I'm okay. And now I got to do that job when all my feelings are flustered. On vacation, I'm going to the pool. Other people is here. The hotel probably got a hotel bar, a hotel lounge. I'm going to have a time. At the altar, my friends are here. We're turning up. We're having a party. We done paid for this. We're having a good time here. But break up with me at work and I can't, like, I'm already there and I got to function like life is okay. At least on vacation at the altar, there's other things going on. I'm not really, in something, but breaking up with a person at work is diabolical. That's all I'm gonna say. Breaking up with someone at work is diabolical. Like, you do not do that. That is just crazy. Like, that is just massively mean. I don't even know what to describe it as. That's instant trauma. You're traumatizing the person. Like, why would you do that? So that's my answer. The worst place to get broken up with is at work. Definitely. What is this one? Okay, yeah, this one was a nice little one that got 4,000 comments. Who's responding to 4,000 comments? Because it's not me. It's really not me. I don't have the time, the energy, the bandwidth, the interest to respond to 4,000 comments. This one had 42. Okay, we gonna talk. 42, we gonna talk. 4,000, 4,200. I can't respond to y'all. If you tagging me, the tags be going so fast. Like, if you tag me just in something, just DM it to me, because the tags go so fast. I don't even know what anybody's talking about. Like, if you're not like on the Instagram, it'll show you like your tags. The only time I really see tags is if a person that has a verified profile tags me, because it goes to a whole different section. But the comments, the regular tags, I don't see none of those. They just be moving so fast. Like, can't even comprehend how fast they be moving. But let's get into the next question. You got $20 to feed a family of 4. What are you buying? What are you buying and making for dinner? Oh, I didn't even show y'all the video. Look at me. I'm gonna replay that one. Oh, don't leave the website now. All right, let's play it again. This one. You got $20 to feed a family of 4. What are you buying? What are you buying and making for dinner? You got $20 to feed a family of... All right, so $20 to feed a family of 4. I'm buying pasta. I'm buying a pound of ground beef, a box of spaghetti, and a can of sauce, and maybe some vegetables on the side, frozen or fresh, depending on how much it costs. But that's enough. A family of 4, we're gonna make pasta for dinner. That's what we're doing. Simple, easy. People were like, "Oh, the 4 for 4." Wendy's be adding tax. The 4 for 4 is never really 4 for 4. It'd be like 4 for like 7 for real when you do the math of how much the thing actually costs. But that's neither here nor there. We're not going to get into that one with the people from the Wendy's place. So that was my answer to that. I would make spaghetti, or also if you go to the right supermarket, right? You got to go to the right supermarket. You get a bag of flour, maybe 2 packs of chicken, and then some curry seasoning. So assuming you got seasoning at home, but if you don't, some curry seasoning, some all-purpose seasoning, and I'm making some curry chicken and dumpling. Simple, right there. $20 once again. So you just gotta be strategic. That's really the question. Like a lot of questions that I ask, people be like, "Why would you ask that?" I want people to strategically think about what they should or shouldn't do, or like how they're doing things, because it just helps you like brainstorm. Like, what if you're in the wilderness and all you got is $20? Now you know how to survive because I asked you what would you do if you only had $20. You see that? Thinking ahead, thinking big, y'all. I'm thinking big. I'm gonna probably do, how long I've been live for? 26 minutes. People be going live for like 4 hours. I think you have to be doing other things when you go live for 4 hours, because I'm really trying to get into the live thing, and it's happening a little bit, but it's not happening a lot of it. But it's cool. It's cool. Cool all here. I saw some folks from Facebook were watching. I saw some folks from Instagram. And you know what I'm going to try too? I'm going to go live on Instagram from my phone after this, because right now I'm doing like the responses. So I'm going live from my computer so that way I can show you all the screen of the video that I'm responding to. And also it's just great content for YouTube. So hey, YouTube. Now let's do maybe like 2 more. Is this a question? You and your friend plan to go out, but you don't want to go no more. What are you? Let me get y'all to view. All right, here we go. You and your friend plan to go out, but you don't want to go no more. What are you saying to them to cancel? Let me know in the comments. That question was because of what was that question? Yeah, I was going out with my friends. Didn't really want to that day, but I was like, okay, might as well still go. All right, I think that's gonna be the last one for tonight, and I might go back on live on my I might go back on live in a few on my phone directly. So I'll see y'all in a bit. But I'm going to keep doing these. So where did we get up to? So I can make a note, personal note to myself, right? This, make a note. Jean jacket. That's where we stopped. But I'm going to keep answering, coming on Fridays, maybe another day of the week. I'm going to see. But just keep answering these questions, because people kept saying, like, what are your answers to the questions? Well, you keep asking these questions to us. What are your answers? So these are my answers. I hope you enjoyed this. Definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're watching on YouTube. Follow me here on Instagram if you're watching on Instagram, as well as like follow me on Facebook if you're watching on Facebook. And I will see y'all later. Bye.